Hey there, many thanks for ordering our store build service. Now, I know you're excited to get your store built as fast as possible, but please watch this video to the end before you start filling out that questionnaire, because it's going to walk you through exactly what we're looking for in order for you to get this store build done as fast as possible. So please just follow along with me and then fill out the questionnaire below. It will help us give you the best results as fast as possible. So I'm going to jump over now onto the bigger screen so that I can walk you through exactly what we're looking for within this questionnaire. So just follow along and we'll have this store built for you in no time at all. All the best. Okay, so this is the page that you're looking at right now. So if we just scroll up here, we are going to see that we are at the store build questionnaire. The first section is relatively obvious. Just put your first name in here and your last name here. Your email address, and it needs to be the email address you use to log in to Tiny Brander. So put that in here. And phone number is your contact phone number in case we need to get a hold of you for things like security logins and stuff like that. Okay, so the first section is very easy. Now, next section, domain setup. Okay, so you are going to want to get a personal domain, a custom domain, to apply onto your store. So for example, for my store, I may want something like johnssupplements.com or johnslimmingproduct.com. So you need to go out and purchase that domain from somebody like GoDaddy or Namecheap or NameSilo, and the cost of domains is around about $10 to purchase a domain. So it's not a huge expense, but you are going to have to go out and do that and find the domain that you want to use. So go out and do that, and then the domain registrar name that we're looking for here is going to be whoever you purchased it through. So if you purchase it through GoDaddy, just put GoDaddy in here. If you purchase it through Namecheap, just put Namecheap in there. Now, we're going to take care of pointing that domain to Tiny Brander, but in order to do that, we need to know these next three pieces of information. We need to know your login details for that place, for GoDaddy or for Namecheap. So whatever you use to log in to your domain registrar, that's GoDaddy or Namecheap, put that in here. Okay? So whatever you use to log in, put that here, and whatever password you use to log in, put that here. You can change it after we're done. We don't have any interest in getting control of your domains, believe me. And that's the only two things we need there in order to be able to log into your domain registrar and point that domain to Tiny Brander. So give us those two pieces of information. And then the last piece here is the actual domain name, because you may have multiple in there and we don't want to choose the wrong one. So whatever you choose, whether it's johnssupplements.com or johnslimmingproduct.com or ketoblaster.com, whatever you choose, just put that in there so we know which domain to point to Tiny Brander. Okay, next section down is the store setup details. So we need to know which niche that you want to build your store in. So just hit the drop down and choose whichever niche it is that we're going to be building in, whether it's keto, CBD, skin, whatever. Just choose the one it is. I'm just going to choose CBD in this case. Choose the brand name that you've chosen. So whatever it is that you want to call your product, your brand, that goes in there. Okay, and in this field here, you want to put the country you wish to sell in. If you want to sell all over the world, we don't recommend that. We recommend you target each store to a particular country. But if you want to do all, you can just put all there. So you could just put all. But what we recommend is you target the specific countries for each store. So for example, if I was selling here in the United States, I would put here United States and probably like a comma Canada. Okay, just like that. Okay, and for me, the currency I would want to sell in for this store is US dollars. All right, so I would just put those two things in there. If I was selling in the UK, I'd just put United Kingdom and GB pound, like that. Okay, So just make sure you've filled that section in correctly. And the contact details, these are the details that you want to have shown up in your terms and conditions and in the footer of your website. So whatever you want to have displayed there, whether it's just an email address, whether it's a PO box, whether it's your real physical address, whatever contact details you want to have there, just put them right into that box, and we'll make sure that happens. So for me, I'm going to put PO box 917 Acton, Maine, like that. Okay, so payment processor information. So in order for us to link everything up so that you get paid directly from your payment processor, we need to get that linked in the background. Now, I understand that this is a concern for some people, and if you don't want to fill out that information, if you want to do that part yourself because you don't want us to have your payment processor information, that's absolutely fine. I understand that, but then you would have to do that section yourself. There's no kind of halfway house on that. But if you want us to integrate that payment processor, we're going to need to know which payment processor you're going to be using, whether it's PayPal, Stripe, Square, Klarna, Authorized, whichever one you're using. Let's say, for example, that it's going to be PayPal. We need to know what the login details for that platform is. So, whatever it was. If for example, if mine was support@tinybrander.com, and whatever password you have for your payment processor. As I said, I understand that this will be a security concern for some of you, that giving those details out, and that's understandable, it really is. So if you want to do that section yourself, we have training videos to show you how to do that section yourself so that our team doesn't get involved in it. But if you're happy for our team to have those details and then you can change those passwords afterwards, just fill in this detail and we will get that done for you. Finally, the autoresponder. Same thing again. This is so that we can help you collect the leads and the buyers into a email follow-up sequence. We're going to do all of that for you. So just choose whichever autoresponder you're using. Aweber, MailChimp, GetResponse, ActiveCampaign, Sendio. Our personal recommendations are Aweber, GetResponse, ActiveCampaign. MailChimp is not a particularly good service with TinyBrander. It doesn't kind of work all that well, so I would avoid that if we were you. But Aweber, GetResponse, ActiveCampaign, we would definitely recommend those. Choose anyone, whichever ones you're using. Just let us know, say for example Aweber, and then we need to know your username. This is what you log in to that platform with. So whether it's a username like J Botel, or whether it is a email address like support@tinybrander.com. Whatever it is you use to log in as the username and the password to log into that account with. Okay, once we have all that information, we can go out and integrate everything for your store and have your store built very, very quickly. The way delays happen is if we don't get all of this information at once and we have to go back and forth with you in order to compile all the information in order to be able to integrate everything. So once you've done that, just hit the submit button and you are done. The store build is underway and one of the team will be in contact with you in order to finalize everything in your store. So that's the process. Now, follow below, fill out that application, and let's get started on your store. All the very best luck with this, and if you have any questions or concerns, as always, just reach out to us at support@tinybrander.com. All the best. Bye-bye.